What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here, and in this one we got some big Michigan football recruiting news as the Wolverines have offered the son of a former Michigan legend. Plus we got some big news in the latest on the 5-star running back Savion Hiter, as well as Michigan's other top running back target Amari Latimer, and where things stand going into his Michigan official visit this weekend. Plus, is Michigan on commit watch this weekend? We go over that, and Michigan also gaining interest on an intriguing in-state target in the 2026 class. It's all going to be in this video and more, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so to start this video, I first wanted to start by talking about Michigan football offering a son of a former Michigan legend. That is right, Michigan has offered 2027 defensive back Charles Woodson Jr., the son of obviously Michigan legend, Heisman Trophy winner, and national champion Charles Woodson. And this one is long overdue. The Wolverines finally offer his son Charles Woodson Jr., who is a 4-star safety on 24/7 Sports rankings from the state of Florida, a 5'11", 170-pound defensive back, also plays wide receiver, and he finally announced yesterday that he received an offer from Michigan, which obviously already got a lot of buzz on social media. Now, he has other offers from other Power 4 schools, including Florida State, Iowa State, Kentucky, Ole Miss, Syracuse, Texas A&M, and now we got one from Michigan. And obviously, this should be a very, very winnable recruitment for the Wolverines. So very, very cool right there. Michigan offers Charles Woodson Jr., a 4-star safety on 24/7 Sports rankings, and the son of Michigan legend Charles Woodson. And then we do got some news on the #1 running back and 5-star 2026 running back Savion Hiter. But have you ever thought how easy it is for people to find your personal info online? I mean, dozens of sites can have your name, address, phone number, and everything just sitting there. That's how scammers get your info. The worst part, companies sell your data without your permission. These are called data brokers. And I don't have time to chase down 50 shady websites. That's why I wanted to mention Aura, today's sponsor. Aura is an identity protection service. They scour the internet for all of your information that has been made public, and they delete it. They also monitor your credit. They check to make sure your phone number isn't being handed out. And I don't know about you guys, but I have gotten a lot of scam calls and texts, but with Aura, those calls and texts drastically decrease. Aura automatically finds these sites and scrubs your data off them, and they keep it off. Aura is an all-in-one digital security app sending you real-time alerts if your info hits the dark web, credit and bank fraud monitoring, a secure VPN, and even $5 million in identity theft insurance. It's honestly infuriating that these companies profit off of us like this. That's why I chose Aura, so I'm not left vulnerable, and neither should you. Try Aura free for 2 weeks at aura.com/Michigan Sports Talk, and in just those 2 weeks, you'll see exactly where your data is exposed and start taking it back. I'm not leaving the back door open, and you shouldn't either. Go to aura.com/Michigan Sports Talk to start your 2-week free trial. Link down below in the description. Guys, I value my privacy and I value yours as well. Go ahead, hit that link in the description, and go check out just how amazing Aura is. So let's go ahead and continue here and talk about the news on the 5-star #1 running back in the 2026 class, Savion Hiter. A big-time Michigan target, has a top 4 of Tennessee, Michigan, Georgia, and Ohio State. And he recently just took an official visit to Ohio State this past weekend. He'll be taking an official visit to Georgia this weekend, and then Michigan on June 13th, and Tennessee getting the last one on June 20th. He comes from the state of Virginia, and Steve Wiltfong of On3 did recently say that Michigan and Tennessee, that's who I'm watching, as he believes those are the 2 top teams for Savion Hiter. Now, Savion Hiter did actually respond to this on X, where he said, "Where does this stuff come from when I've done 0 interviews?" But Steve Wiltfong said that on Monday during On 3's Wiltfong Whip Around show. He said, "I still think it's Michigan and Tennessee when all said and done. Those are the programs I'm watching the most right now, and I think they are the programs that will take that recruitment up another level from an NIL standpoint." And this is one recruitment that Michigan definitely should be upping the NIL and taking it up a notch into another level in this recruitment, because this is one recruitment that they have to win in the 2026 class, especially with their slow start here. And this is a big one for especially running backs coach Tony Elford, already missing on Javion Osborne. Obviously, Michigan is still going to, be going after him, and they are still in the mix with Amari Latimer, but right now, Wisconsin seems to be trending for him. But that's the latest on Savion Hiter. We do have the latest on Amari Latimer's recruitment here. The 2026 4-star running back from the state of Georgia has 2 crystal ball predictions for Wisconsin currently, and one just put in today by a Wisconsin insider, as he just took an official visit this past weekend to Wisconsin. But Michigan is up next, as they'll be hosting him for his official visit this weekend. This is a guy who had 136 carries, 1,113 rushing yards, 19 total touchdowns, and also missed 3 games in his junior season. But Michigan's still in the mix. Again, a big official visit weekend coming up in that recruitment, as he will be on campus. And his father recently told Ethan McDowell of On 3 in the Wolverine that the thing that makes it so hard is we've met so many really good people, genuine people, and schools that not only offer that athletic piece but also that academic piece also. So it's really difficult because he doesn't really have a bad choice. But speaking on Tony Elford, he said he's shown tremendous effort, which gives me comfort that he'll be going somewhere where he's truly wanted. And one of the things he tells his son is, "Go where you're loved, not liked." But he definitely feels good about Michigan, and he said right now Michigan definitely one of his top schools. And he said it's a matter of which one he gets that feeling from. So Wisconsin may have some predictions going in their favor, but Michigan has their chance here this weekend to host him on his official visit and really make a final statement. Now, one guy we have talked about a lot recently in the 2026 class is the 4-star safety Jordan Deck from the state of Texas. Has a top 4 consisting of Penn State, Michigan, Baylor, and Colorado, and this is one recruitment the Wolverines should be able to land. He was supposed to take an official visit this past weekend in Michigan, however, he has rescheduled and is taking his Michigan official visit this weekend. And according to Ethan McDowell of On 3, in the Wolverine, going into the official visit this past weekend, Michigan sat in a great spot and is one of the only recruits that they put on commit watch. So Jordan Deck is one recruit that could be on commit watch going into his official visit this weekend to Michigan. Another big recruit who is taking an official visit this weekend is the 2026 4-star linebacker Nick Abrams, as he will be on campus this weekend and is a huge official visit because he will be announcing his commitment on July 16th, which makes all of his official visits to Oregon, Alabama, Michigan, and Georgia very, very important. And this is another recruitment the Wolverines can win. And then I also wanted to talk about another in-state recruit that Michigan has been starting to ramp up interest, and that is the 2026 3-star athlete, wide receiver and defensive back Samson Gash, who goes to Catholic Central High School from the state of Michigan. A 6-foot, 180-pound athlete, holds 16 Division I offers already, and is a very speedy athlete and receiver, as he ran a 10.41 100-meter dash this spring that definitely caught a lot of attention from a lot of schools. And according to Ethan McDowell of On 3 and the Wolverine, Gash did speak on the phone with wide receivers coach Ron Bellamy, and now he is planning a trip to Michigan and plans to go there for a camp to work out in front of him and potentially could get a scholarship. Now, Samson Gash is the younger brother of Isaiah Gash, who was a former Michigan running back. You guys probably remembered him from the 2022 season where he caught that 4th down catch against Illinois to keep Michigan's undefeated season alive. So Michigan ramping up the interest for the in-state 3-star athlete and wide receiver Samson Gash, as he is starting to gain a lot of interest from a lot of schools recently. And then also wanted to talk about the 2027 four-star top 100 edge from Muskegon, Michigan, Ricardo Kitchen, ranked 71st nationally on 24/7 Sports composite rankings. And according to Ellen True of 24/7 Sports, Ricardo Kitchen says that his only current summer plans are Michigan on the 18th and Michigan State on the 22nd, as those will be 7-on-7 events at those schools that Kitchen will attend with his Big Reds team, and will allow him to get back on those campuses, see the coaches and all of that, as that is just another very talented in-state recruit in the 2027 class for Michigan. There is a lot of talent in that 2027 recruiting class from the state of Michigan that Michigan definitely has to capitalize on. But with that, that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if y'all are new around here. I greatly appreciate it, and we will see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.